guys, what's up? Welcome to Thai Auto News. Today I'm going to review a BYD, but strangely, this is not an electric car. This is the BYD Seal 5, which is a subcompact hybrid. We'll be checking out the exterior design, the interior design, as well as driving this car to check out the performance from the hybrid powertrain. Well, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a comment as well as hitting the subscribe button to be updated with our latest car reviews from Thailand. ขอบคุณครับ Okay, so let's start off in EV mode. Let's see how long can we run EV mode in this BYD Seal 5 plug-in hybrid. I think the first part will be about 92 kilometers. We'll be driving from Bangkok to Samut Sakhon to have lunch, and then we'll drive back to the BYD Academy in Bang Natrat, where we started off just now. While cruising with EV Eco mode, let's talk about the powertrain of this BYD Seal 5. Well, we've got a DMI plug-in hybrid system. This is the second time that the DMI powertrain is being used. First time was the Sea Lion 6, I think. And this one, they've equipped this plug-in hybrid system into a smaller subcompact sedan. This powertrain comprises of a 1.5 liter gasoline engine plus an electric motor. BYD says two motors, but actually one's a drive motor and one's the generator. Anyway, the internal combustion engine and electric motor teams up to provide driving power for the front wheels. This one will do a lot of EV drive thanks to the large 18 kilowatt hour blade battery. The 1.5 liter internal combustion engine pumps out roughly 97 horsepower and not much torque, but the highlight is the electric motor. This one is like pretty powerful, being able to produce up to 197 horsepower along with 300 Newton meters of torque. And according to BYD, the claimed maximum output from this powertrain is as much as 217 horsepower. We're driving in the city now, and I can already feel that the suspension is quite beefy. The front suspension comprises of MacPherson struts and rear is a torsion beam. And just now, going over cracks and bumps on the road, some undulations, feels pretty solid. Not bad feel. Although I think the steering is kind of a little synthetic feel. So kind of like a game console feel for the steering at low speeds. Haven't gone up to high speeds yet. We'll be doing high speeds during the way back after lunch. So the first part will be kind of EV drive, nice and slow. Check out the battery usage, whether we will cover 92 kilometers with a full charge on the 18 kilowatt hour battery. I didn't have much time to check out or prepare myself before the drive, but just by listening to the presentation just now at the BYD Academy, I can already feel that this car is really fully equipped and should provide a really good drive. I mean, I think BYD has put in a lot of effort to make this Seal 5 a very competitive, if not class-leading hybrid car in its B segment. Well, later this month, Toyota will be launching its own hybrid. This one will compete against that one for sure. In addition to the already existing Honda City HEV. We're heading up the elevated tollway, heading towards Rama 2 Road, where we'll continue to our destination. So it should be better traffic up here as well as a higher cruising speed. Okay, first cornering opportunity. I'm not sure if I like this kind of steering. It's very light, yeah, but the resistance seems really synthetic. There will be two trim levels for this CL5, the standard and the premium, I guess, but that's what they call it. While the specs I told you just now is the top variant. The lower variant, the entry-level variant, we have a smaller battery. That one will have about 13-ish kilowatt hours battery, and the center screen will be a little smaller, and the price of course will be less because it comes with a lower amount of features. But still, I checked out the list just now, it's still a lot. And that's one thing you can expect from Chinese automaker like BYD. Let's talk about the ADAS features in this BYD CL5. It comes with the general package, for example, emergency braking, but you do get emergency braking for reverse as well, so that's special. And then cruise control with intelligent cruise control offered, as well as lane keeping function, which personally I don't like so much, kind of intrusive while driving. Sometimes you want to touch the lines a little bit, right? But this thing will just force you back. There's a total of 6 airbags in the cabin in terms of passive safety, and the structure of the CL5 has also been given lots of enhancements, especially the roof. So lots of safety bars on the roof. In terms of braking, as mentioned, vented disc up front, solid disc at the rear. I'm not sure if there should be vented disc at the rear as well, because actually this is a pretty large B segment car. In fact, it's the largest B segment car with the longest wheelbase. This one like 2.7 meter wheelbase, so pretty large. It's like a C segment already, which means rear passengers will have a lot of space. So we'll be checking out the interior later during the day when I have a chance. Looking forward to a very spacious backseat area in the CL5 plug-in hybrid. Okay, we're on Rama 2 Road right now with 55 kilometers to go, about 50 minutes-ish. So let's talk a bit more about the CL5. This one is assembled in Thailand at the BYD factory, and you know what? It's actually like a global premiere for the right-hand drive CL. So good thing for Thailand being able to assemble one of the first, actually the first right-hand drive variant of this model. Still in EV mode, don't forget. We're trying to check out whether this one will cover 92 kilometers. Okay, just 15 kilometers to go. And I want to talk about the suspension a little bit. Well, in the city it was just, nice and firm, but to be honest, when I'm on highway at faster speeds, it can get a little bit harsh. I think the tires, not sure which brand or which model they're using, but yeah, we've reached
200 เมตร คุณจะถึงจุดหมาย
Okay, we've reached our midday destination, the Buffalo Cafe, on the way to the parking lot. And yeah, I'm still in EV mode, so this plug-in hybrid thing in the BYD Seal 5 works pretty well. Okay, where do we park? Right in front. สวัสดีครับ
ทำการครับ
I've got like a time card as well.
12.06 นะค
ขอ
รับ
โทษนะครับ ODO
Park ก่อน
ODO 101 ครับ
เมื่อกี้ขับมา101 กิโลเหรอ
ODO เกือบ100 โลครับ EV 35% ครับ แล้วก็น้ำมันเหลือ 894
so 35% EV
ขอเซ็นตรงนี้นิดนึงครับแล้วก็ไทม์การ์ดเก็บไว้ได้เลยครับวนขวาได้เลยครับ
I'll get back to you later on these figures. We started at 99% EV, now we've got 35% EV. So still in some more we can do actually in electric drive. Gasoline started off 894, now 894. Still we didn't use any gasoline at all, 0% gasoline used. Okay, let's check out the exterior design of this BYD Seal 5. Well, according to BYD, the design language of this one is called Ocean Aesthetics, offering a sporty character as well as pretty unique styling cues. Up front, we've got this dot matrix frameless front grille. Looks pretty sharp. This part looks nice. Let's see if this air curtain is real. Yes, it is. Up here, LED headlights and some chrome, some kind of brushed aluminum garnishing up front. Some nice trim over here as well. And it looks kind of a high quality actually, you know. I think this kind of design was first used by Peugeot, the French manufacturer, but now I think a lot of brands are incorporating this into their front-end designs. Look at all these brushed aluminum styling. This 17-inch wheel comes with Cylon E-Range performance tires. Size is 215/55 R17. The length of this Seal 5 is 4.7 meters, so BYD claims this is the largest and longest car in its segment. This B segment should have a lot of room inside as well, so that would translate into a lot of interior space. There's some chrome over here as well, adding to the elegance. There are flaps on both sides, one for the fuel tank and one for charging the battery, but I don't know which is which. Haven't opened it since there are seals on both sides, because today the Thai media are going to compete in terms of fuel economy, so they have just sealed everything up so no one can, you know, cheat. Anyway, I don't think I'll be competing with the guys today. It's very difficult because the first part, although we drove in EV mode on the way back, maybe we might be using some speed to test out the performance from this 217 horsepower plug-in hybrid powertrain. 170. 180. So it's about 186 on the screen, on the display. At the rear, the tail lights are connected by a light strip, just like EVs, but this kind of design has crept over to hybrids like this car as well. Lower bumper, got some glossy black styling. But the exhaust is right on the left here. Yep, you can see it. According to BYD, the trunk space is 450 liters, so let's check it out. So that's probably the charging cable. We've got a storage net on the right as well, and the rear seats also foldable, split foldable, 60/40. So you do get a lot in this car, you know, many nice things. Let's see. Oh, safety as well. So if you decide to lock your kids in the trunk, maybe they can open with this safety trunk lid opener. Okay, let's check out the interior of the BYD Seal 5. First thing that I'm impressed is the amount of soft touch areas in this cockpit. The whole top part of this front console covered with nice rubbery material with blue and white stitching, and even the door panel, I mean the whole door panel, nothing plasticky here. Really nice and rubbery, and over here and on the armrest as well, although not so much padding on the armrest, but still nothing plastics, so pretty impressed here. Here's the steering wheel with thumb rest, and not too many control buttons, so you've got like roller controls over here, which is pretty nice with some aluminum touch. Up here we've got an 8.8-inch driver display, which is pretty okay in my point of view. The lettering and numbers aren't too small, easy to make out what's going on, although I think this one still has the sticker on it, so if I remove it, should be a little bit clearer, but am I supposed to do it? I'm not sure, but why not? Just over here, 12.8-inch center touchscreen, floating design. We've got plastic cover again. Let's remove it. So really large center display, which is typical for BYD or other Chinese manufacturers, because their main products are EVs, and you know EVs really need large center displays. Good thing about this is that for the air conditioning system, the temperature might have to be adjusted through this screen, but there are a few buttons, physical buttons on the console that you can use as well, like for example fan speed or automatic function. These are physical buttons which are good to use when you're driving, you have to concentrate on the road ahead. Down here you've got a wireless phone charger, so you can put phone right there and you can charge the phone over here. 2 cup holders. Center console. Over here is a rotary type gear shift controller, not common for BYD, but they've started using this already, which is pretty nice. I mean, the feel and the mechanism is okay. As mentioned, some physical buttons over here. So for the air conditioning on the right side, this is the volume control, and driving modes as well. EV mode, hybrid mode. USB ports, but what I don't like is that it's really hard to reach. So, you know, to plug in that USB, oh my god, very bad position over there. So not for the driver. If it's like a left-hand drive vehicle, maybe, but this is right-hand drive, so I really had a difficult time trying to plug in that USB cable. Well, let's see. Armrest. Nice. And there's some space inside as well, so well thought of. Decent space for the storage compartment under the armrest. Closes nicely. We do get wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, so can disconnect the phone, still works. You do get 360-degree camera as well, which is something not easy to find in a B segment car. So press this, there you go. Not bad, right? And you can choose the various angles. Let's check it out. Front, rear, side, lots of stuff. Not bad. So pretty detailed, this center screen. Check out the settings. I mean, a lot of things you can do. So here's the ADAS menu. Cruise control is off. Safety assist, let's check it out. Steering mode, steering assist, lane keeping, right? This is lane departure assist, which is a pain in the ass to use, so got it off already. Blind spot is fine, kept it on. Auto emergency braking, I'm gonna drive fast on the way back, so off. Forward collision warning, just off. So nice thing about this ADAS setting is that even if you put it off and shut down the engine and restart, still remains off. This assist mode. Yep, forward collision still off as well. Good. In terms of seating, these seats look really sporty, but you don't have an adjustable headrest, so kind of a fixed headrest up front. Good thing is that both front seats are powered, so 6-way for the driver, 4-way for the front passenger. Okay, back seats. You know what? This car is really long, and the wheelbase 2.7 meters. That translates into a lot of room for the rear passengers. This is B segment, don't forget, and look at my knee. A lot of leg room. These seats are adjusted. This driver's seat is adjusted to my height. I'm a 6-footer. Still, I've got like plenty of leg room. Well, in terms of headroom, not so much. So, but not lacking. For a 6-footer, still this much left for the headroom. There is a center armrest as well, although a little short. If you want to put your drink here, then gets in the way. Pop up should be better, but I'm not complaining. BYD has not announced the pricing of this car yet, but I'm sure it's going to be competitive considering all the features and functions offered in this car. So, some more features here: 2 aircon vents and Type A and Type C USB port here, so covers all sorts of cables. Very good. Back pouches over here, and you do get adjustable headrest for the rear passenger, which is nice. The rear seat is slanted a little bit, like 27 degrees, I think, so kind of a laid-back position for the rear passenger. After doing lunch, we're gonna continue our drive. This is the performance part. So the first thing I'm gonna do is switch from EV to HEV mode by pressing this button over here, and then off we go with this rotary gear shift lever. Well, according to BYD, this Seal 5 features a plug-in hybrid system consisting of a 1.5 liter Atkinson cycle petrol engine capable of producing 97 horsepower, which is mated to a dual electric motor system comprising of a drive motor and a generator motor. This is the highlight of this car actually. It pumps out as much as 197 horsepower and 300 Newton meters of torque. Well, in most cases, this Seal 5 is driven in EV mode a lot of time, except when going up steep inclines, which is the weak point of electric motors, so the engine will kick in more while going up steep inclines. But in general, a lot of EV mode being used. Well, BYD claims a total system output of as much as 217 horsepower when both the electric motor and the petrol engine kicks in together, and the maximum torque is still the same, 300 Newton meters. In terms of performance, the claimed 0 to 100 acceleration is 7.5 seconds, so very quick, the Seal 5, while the top speed is claimed at 180 kilometers per hour. So unfortunately not 200 kilometers per hour for this much of an output and torque, but considering that this is a B segment car, I'm not complaining. But it's just strange, right? The acceleration is like 7.5 and top speed is not even 200. But yeah, that's in general, electric cars are like that as well, so not very good at top speed, but in general, day-to-day driving, very good. So thanks to the electric motor, always a lot of torque on tap, and it's a flat torque as well, so if you plan to get this car, be ready for really quick performance. Well, there are many nice things in this Seal 5, but if I had to pick out one thing that I don't really like so much about this car is the steering feel. I mean, it's not so connected. You don't feel so connected with the car through this steering. Still feels a little vague, especially with that lane departure warning, the lane departure assist on. That one's like really bad, but even with the setting to off, I still feel that kind of synthetic, not so connected. So if that could be improved, it would be like perfect already. But yeah, so maybe just one small thing I don't like about this BYD. Okay, finally got some open road. So let's use this rocker switch to get into sport mode. Alright, I'm cruising at about 100. Let's step on it. 3, 2, 1, go. Instant response, just like an EV. 140, 150, 160 already. So quick acceleration. This is the type of hybrid that provides EV level acceleration. So about 160 right now, 170, 180. So it's about 186 on the screen, on the display. In terms of fuel economy, the claimed average fuel economy is 26.6, and we do have a 45 liter fuel tank. Well, according to BYD, this one will do 1,000 kilos on a single tank of fuel, but that's NEDC, right? So I guess in WLTP, which is more realistic, you'll get a little bit under 800 kilometers, so 700, maybe 760, I think. And watch out, this year, Thailand Car of the Year, maybe this BYD Seal 5 being assembled in Thailand as well, might be a very strong contender or even winner, who knows. End of the year, we'll find out. Okay, so arrived the gas station where this car will be refilled to check out the fuel economy. I'm not sure what I'm gonna get because just now, as you saw, 180, 186, so shouldn't be that good. But for this car, since the average fuel economy is like 26.6, so I'm also curious to see what kind of figure I will achieve today. In a minute, get back to you again. Still waiting to refill because long line over here. Okay, so my turn to refill.
มาเรื่อยๆเลย
โอ้ยพี่มีช่วงได้กดเต็มแม็ก186
แล้ว
แป๊บเดียวแล้วก็นั่นแหละถอนแล้ว
โอเคแก๊กแรกครับขยับ
Oh, but already?
โยกรถครับ
Oh, okay. So this is the technique to refill the fullest amount of fuel. You gotta shake it a bit. Okay, so a little bit more. So we're refilling 95 gasohol. So in the morning they also did this full tank. So now it's again once more full tank. ยังอีกเหรอ Still not? Okay, a little bit more. A little bit more. Enough.
โอเคได้เลยครับ
So how much? So 7.19 liters I used today.
ปิดตามมือสองเข้าไปครับโอเค
Okay, so I'm back at the BYD Academy now, and we have reached the end of our review of the BYD Seal 5. Well, I guess if you're still watching right now, you probably enjoyed the video. So don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe to our channel. You can also press the like and bell icon to be notified whenever we have a new car review from Thailand. Well, in summary, I think this BYD Seal 5 is gonna cause a pretty strong impression in the Thai B segment, the Thai subcompact car segment with its large amount of features and the strong performance from the hybrid powertrain, which really offers a lot of EV drive, as you saw today in the video. I mean, almost 100 kilos, and there's a lot of battery left still, so I guess the claim figure of 120 kilometers NEDC could be pretty realistic. Okay, so guess that's all from me today. สวัสดีครับ